Такс. Все настроил. Наверное, включу высокий просто. Потому что это очень долго будет из-за вот этого. Чтобы времени много не тянуть. Просто на высоких буду, не на сверхновых.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Чё до хрена? Это Outer World. Это от Obsidian, которые делали New Vegas, короче.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. A genius! And the board was going to leave you to rot. You're about as subtle as the Spacer's Choice mascot. High blood pressure. Could keep you from blacking out at least.
Наверное, вот так распределю. Или нет? Так, наверное. Ну, уже лучше.
I hope we haven't
Общение.
lost that silver tongue to frostbite. A fellow tinkerer.
Ну так, наверное, я буду делать не столько войн, сколько общения, короче. Так, классификация всего одна, наверное.
Junior grade?
Да.
Oh, morphine dispenser.
Так, решительность. Блок. Убеждение.
At least you know the value of money.
Наверное, вот младший кассир с правом самостоятельной работы. Убеждение +1. Хотя... Ну ладно, пусть это будет. Опа! Ну все, начинается. Делаю себя, пацаны. Похожего на себя. Еба. Можно потом типа менять, интересно? А вот, да. Слепизи трох. Да там чупакабра получится. Ну, прям как у меня практически. Так, это отдаление бровей. Чуть-чуть похоже, только у меня короче намного. В другую сторону только зачесан. Укуса слепить. Бля, я сейчас, подожди, укусы. Бля, я себя уже начал делать, ну давай попробуем укусы сделать. Вы только говорите, похоже или нет, типа. Вот это подходит, типа? Похоже на укусы? Третий варик был. Наверное, больше всех похож. Вот этот еще. Да я видел, как он его, и Реал видел. Не, у меня есть фотка, типа. Ну вот это похоже, типа, там вариков других нету, наверное, больше всех похоже. Цвет кожи сложно сказать, он в темноте сидит. Ну пусть будет такой. Цвет глаз карий вроде. Вот такие. Вот такие, наверное. Бля, ну похоже, кстати, слышь. Чем-то отдаленно да напоминает. Нос только поменять надо. Ебать, укус уже почти готов. Его прическу поменять. Ебать Россия, что с глазами, пацаны? Так, пусть будет. Кстати, похоже уже отдаленно, типа. Мне кажется, не? Прическу поменять будет реально укус. Тоже не. Стандартный. Тут тоже нормально. Вот так дальше. Но у него подбородок длинный. Вот такой, наверное. Не, рот у него небольшой. Вот такой, наверное. Ближе к носу как раз. Бля, ну похож реально. Прическу поменяли, будет реально укус. Чё с носом там? Ну, он средний. Такой, наверное. Ебать, тупо работяг на завод пришел. Ебать, чё за ар, нахуй. Бля, о, слышь, не? Ну, у него не широкий. Не такой широкий. Вот такой, наверное. Хотя не, подожди. Ну, такие, наверное. Ну, не. Вот, ну почти не, там, блядь, порезано сбоку. Ну такое, как у деда, короче. У него черные же волосы, да? Темные такие. Бля, они всем чем-то отдают. О, не, как золотой блеск, не? Бля, рели укус, ебать. Причесок просто других нет, нормально. Как космоукус, короче. Ебать. Ща почекаем, подожди. У него какие-то узкие брови. Ну такие, не? Ирокезы. Да мы чувака одного делаем. Мы же укусы делаем, а у него нет ирокез. Гитлер на укусе, да. Возраст его. Ляп кончали. С завода пришел. Чумазый. Бля, ну похож, реально похож. Скиньте ему кто-нибудь укусы. Тупо за укусы играю. Бля, да надо менять все показатели и навыки, типа играть за него, типа как он играет. Ща, подожди, давай-то менять квалификации, короче, все остальное. Интересно, останется, не? Пожалуйста, останься. Все отлично. Чё, получается, чё убираем? Техника +1. Хороший лифт ходит как вверх, так и вниз. Специалист по управлению лифтом, типа.
You poor thing. Made to listen to that dreadful music all day.
Уборщик пятноудалитель. Ща я вот сделаю как раз, типа. Вы как раз хотели вернуться к этому.
You took a few blows to the brain pad.
Так, что у меня 8 очков, 9, 10.
Slippery fingers.
Суперсила.
You'll need to be careful handling those chemicals.
Интеллект ниже среднего. Купусики. Чё, ты урод или типа красавчик?
I wonder if you've ever considered a career in pictures.
Во, нормально, не? Тупо качалочка. Привлекательный, проницательный, глупый, сильный. Похоже, отвечаю. Уже все сказали, что похоже. Чё, ближний бой? И защита? Или чё? Или запугивание, слышь?
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
Чисто буду сейчас. Хотя ты на дальняк стреляешь, типа. Ближнее запугивание пойдет.
Can you really compete with a Spacer's Choice frozen dinner?
Помощник помощника шеф-повара, короче. Ну да, тут типа вариков других нету. Вот, заводской рабочий конвейерной специализации, слышь?
No missing fingers? You are good at your job.
Вот это вот максимально просто подходит. Ебать, уснул. Испытатель пищевых дорог. Ля машина, ебать. Осиный дозор. Чё? По-русски. Говнонос. Уборщик пятноудалитель, не? Инспектор по безопасности. Помощник шеф-повара. Техник по подаче напитков подойдет? Но тут нельзя сделать жирного, в том-то и дело. Ну все, погнали, типа, все понятно вроде.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Не, она оффлайн.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Есть пробитие.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're
Ну, чуть-чуть, да, есть такое же. Такая же камера была.
I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck! Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Да, она дорогая, ты шо? Какое?
You've landed good.
Брифейдж?
Hawthorne should be close by.
Я изменил вроде.
What in law's name? Is that him?
Прям на него
Idiot.
скинул.
I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Бля, псина какая. Я и так бегал, ладно. Лутать уже можно. Мародер, разбойник, ног нет. Затрах. Зря спалили.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
А, вот, адрена это, короче, ингалятор, я понял.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of
Ля
that,
ты
right?
глупый. Это Дестрой. Дестрой собак любит, а этот неизвестно.
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pad. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around. Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Here, you can have my saber too. For all Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a...
Так, мне там еще нож какой-то дали. Батьку я нажал. Ебать. Тупанул пусть игра. Так, тут блок еще есть.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Тактическое замедление времени. Понятно. Псевдо-яблоко. Волосатенькое. Бананчики. Не, слишком глуп. 0-градусное пиво. Я сральник у них. Они что, около сральника сидели, что ли? Твар не открывается. Опа, работяги. Да мне похуй. Я dead inside. Так, чё мне там броню какую-то дают? Ну, разницы никакой, понятно. Блять, что так показывает хуево? Что это за залупа? Это я за укусы играю, короче. Блять, тут же урон, если забыл.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official spacer's... I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these Really? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized. We'll see him back to Edgewater. Just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's... I just, you know, need a couple of Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, see, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and find
Бля,
the
тут
full
еще и
report.
мат есть.
And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Куда вы побежали? А, понятно.
You gotta stop her!
Ля, телку убили. Или это не телка? Блять, не то нажал. Продать можно. Тоже продам.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital Please be informed that I am authorized to use. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Шо,
I
угоняем
am
судно?
incapable of accepting orders from anyone. I understand. I will require. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. Excellent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker cell. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor. Thank you. I appreciate. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator.
Так, тут очки сразу на несколько. Чего мне надо? А, сразу на несколько, да, понял. Чуть-чуть сюда. Сюда. И сюда. Вообще я бегаю с, типа, с ближником, поэтому я думаю, скорость бега, наверное. Блядь, не располагаю, не это. Во, нормально, понял. Дневники читать, наверное, не буду. Я не умею читать. Я машина с завода. Зовут Укусом. Так, что по заданию? Найти регулятор мощности. Погнали. Что за цыган?
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Now, it seems to me, and accidentally brutally shot themselves, huh? Unbelievable. Guess
Рабочие.
I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave comfort. Is that an official Spacer's Choice spacecraft on an official Spacer's Choice? You'll want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might... Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of... Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers.
Запугивание сила. Рабочая тема. Так, там лагерь какой-то. Хуя. Тихо. Чуть лутануть не могу. Сука, наебали. Компоненты для ремонта. Отдавай трусы, тварь. Сука.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. You talk too pretty for a marauder. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the... Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig.
Вырываемся.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department.
Ничего не понятно. Блять, ебаная кнопка. Надо привыкнуть. Как понять, видит меня кто-то или нет? Ничего интересного.
Grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoke. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel. Of course not. I don't. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. I understand. Your business is your own. None. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned. The sort of work for which I cannot spare my own people. There's an old botanical lab. Mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our... I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical lab... The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former... My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is... You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help.
Ну вот, она будет с стрелком, а я буду с ножом бегать. Погнали. Иди сюда.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we...
Ну,
Hey,
как
mister,
скажешь.
can we talk? Sorry. Let's talk when you're free. Sorry. You just want to get out of here. It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. I don't know anybody well. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real... Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy... It just... I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. Thanks. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, that's what my dad used to say.
Ну, пошли к викарию тогда. Церквушка, это на церковь похоже. Пошли в ту сторону.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute. You had a minute.
Это робот, лол.
Comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders.
Это выход, а это чё? А это церковь, видимо. Да, это она.
I've always felt weird in here.
Слишком чисто,
Hey
говоришь.
there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all.
А я могу прямо отсюда снаряжением давать? Не, наверное, не могу.
Sorry above confessionals.
Yeah, huh? That's on account of how I... She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belong... Could be. A whole ship? Like one that flies about the Aether? That's a tall order. If you turn on the thermal plant like Mr. Thompson wants, we can shut down the jet. You mean about the... I know, but Vicker says the universe... Real machines have gunked up oil. Scratches.
Это что, получается, целая церковь от машины, что ли?
The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in.
Хрена.
I reckon we already do, and we ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a...
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This...
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her... Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if... They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully. Does that strike you? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince... Not if things are left... If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on... One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill... I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, my retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me... What? You seem... I'm looking for a journal. A handwritten book. With... I just want to keep the writing out of layman's... Glad we see eye to eye. Thank you. If you retrieve it...
Книжка. Пошли, что стоишь. Шо по квесту? Так, это по то. Нам все равно в ту сторону. Ля идти нихера. Где раскат? Ну вас нахер. Что вас много. Хотя у меня пуколка есть, можно с нее что-нибудь наделать. Как можно что-нибудь порвать и дать? А вот. Вот, дай мне вот эту херню. Ты у нас что, дальник, наверное, будешь? А, уже это я. Так, вот так оставлю. А, оказывается, быстро расстояние проходит. Я думал, тут сейчас бежать полгода. Лады, лады. Так уж и быть. Что отстоишь, женщина? Я ушатали, я не ожидал такого. Я думал, сейчас замахнулся прям моментально. Ага, да, конечно. Ебать, что это такое? Так, тут все нормально вроде. Так, там наверху работяги. Чуть такое. А, сохранение лол. Бачок попадает-то. Ты только что сдавался, ебать. Так, все нормально. Ого. Так, подожди, ёбана. Себе поставлю. Тяжелое оружие у себя буду держать. Так, сделаем обед.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Answers, huh? You must be... A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're bitter. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp... Over in the hothouse, tending... Enough with the questions. No offense. You don't know what enough with the... No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out Can't imagine where she's gone. Could do without... I'll tell you what Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. Little ways ago, she was always upset. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. She was lazy and thoughtless. What is it?
Понятно все с тобой. Курочки. Нормальные курочки или дресня? Не, нормальные. Я думал, наебало.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Интересно, а вас можешь шлем как-то убрать? О, нормально. Ты Томас. Ты дезертир.
If you're hungry, Stefan, keep your wits about you, friend.
Keep your wits about you, friend.
Where are we headed?
Куда-то сюда, видимо.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother,
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such...
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the... The soil around the Vale went sour years ago. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. So, like the spores of the puffball, It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that the home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must... Reed Thompson, you here on behalf... Let's hear it. Make amends. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just... He would do such a thing. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's gut. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers late. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork.
He was tired all the time, sure, but He was old, ma'am, and
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down. I trust you.
Не, ну что, помогать придется. Почему бы и нет, так сказать. Пошли, мадамка. Симпатично выглядит все это все.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Ну, а тут можно подбирать, они, кстати, это ничейный. Нормально сделали. Верстак.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Удачно, мужик.
I was just occupying myself with a... Whoa, Miss Parvati.
Are you,
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait,
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly... Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learn. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the...
Those are good. My dad kept a copy.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me... I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set. What? Would you?
Улучшать можно. Прикольненько. Такс. Я тут всего делаю. Ладно, это, наверное, уже завтра. Сегодня чисто разогревочная. Вроде нормальная игруха. Красивенько так все. Ну, понятное дело, разрабатывали Obsidian, так что я думаю, должно быть нормально. Ладно. Спасибо всем, кто пришел. Собрали укусы сегодня. Завтра продолжим играть за укусы, а месить Галину и орать на танкистов. Все. Спасибо всем. До завтра.